Yes, guys, we are finally live. So sorry about all that. I had some connection issues, but we are finally here. Let me know if you can hear me, guys. Give me a thumbs up, give me a wave, anything like that. Just let me know if you can hear me, guys. Anything, a hi, a bye, anything like that, folks. Just let me know if you can hear me okay and see me okay. I want to make sure the audio works, the video works. Perfect, right, awesome. Everybody can see me. This is awesome, right? Guys, I apologize a lot. I had some connection issues there trying to get on. I was trying for the past 2 minutes or so, and it just kept saying audio not working, network not connecting, video not working. So I am pleased to say, guys, we are finally here. And guess what, folks? It's finale night. So, of course, in TV Talks with Tom Style, guys, cheers to Big Brother 22, guys. We've had an interesting season, but again, folks, cheers. Right. Okay, folks. So, obviously, as there ain't that much to talk about, Big Brother wise, gameplay's a bit lacking, all that sort of stuff. I love to do these lives as not just my time, folks, but your time, where you can ask me questions. You can ask me about the game. You can ask me stuff about that's not the game. Just anything you want, folks, hit me up because I'm here for the next hour or so. I mean, it's finale night, so I suppose we could maybe do an hour and a half or 2 hours. Just anything you want to ask, and yeah, let's have some fun, folks. I'm very, very excited. And do you know what? Making today's video, I just want to take a quick time to say this to everyone, but I was getting quite emotional making today's video, making the last one. It was so sad because genuinely, I am so thankful to all of you guys who have tuned. I know it sounds totally cringe in what everybody says, but I do mean this. I am genuinely going to miss every single one of you guys, and I can't wait until the next season of Big Brother shows up so we can all chat again. But for this season, folks, I can't show enough love to you, folks. Like, you've been incredible. Thank you so much. You guys have been unbelievably supportive. It means the world to me. It truly does. So I'll cheers to that as well. I just swallowed a tiny ice cube with that, folks. That was very cold. Okay. Right, hit me up, folks, with your questions, everything like that. Right, here we go. Let's just jump right in. Don't worry, guys, if I don't answer your question straight away. We are here for a long time tonight, so I'll get round to if you've got a question to ask, then I'll make sure to answer it, folks. Okay, so Fonda says, what's next? What's next is The Amazing Race. So I have been covering a bit of The Amazing Race so far, but I will continue to do so. I'll throw in a couple of things here and there with The Walking Dead, maybe a couple of other shows in there. I've been talking with Miranda from Honestly Annika, and we plan on doing The Circle next year, which will be a lot of fun, so stay tuned for that, folks. And I'll obviously be covering the Circle anyway. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and that should be good fun. I'm trying to think what else. And of course, if there's a Big Brother celebrity season in January, then let's go. Let's do Big Brother in January. Commander Crayfish says, "Hey Tom, how's it going? Right, guys, this is my friend Shorty. Quick shout out to Shorty. How you doing, Shorty? Hope you're having a good evening, pal. Everyone say hi to Shorty." Right. Oh, Amy, thank you so much for the donation. Your support has been amazing over the season. All the comments you've given me has been brilliant, and just the support. But that means the world to me. That super chat. Thank you so much, Amy. And I'm gonna miss you too. I really am. There we go. Everyone's saying hi to Shorty. That's what we like. I can't wait to see you in January. Also, who's your bet to win BB22? Yeah. Okay. So I've got my fingers crossed for January if we get a season there. I really hope it's the case. It would be good. It would be good to bridge the gap, but exclusive off the press, if you guys haven't seen this already, we have confirmation of Big Brother 23, so we are definitely getting a season next year, guys. Give me some celebration emojis, or as Kevin from BB19 would say, show me your favourite mojos. Everyone, I am just hyped. At least we're getting another season. Big Brother 23, let's go. I'm happy that we're going to have one more season to talk about, so I can't wait, folks. At least one more. Let's hope for many more years of fun. And I believe you asked me as well, who's your prediction to win Big Brother 22? My prediction to win Big Brother 22 is Mr. Cody Calafiore. I think Cody has it in the bag, truly. I really do. I think Nicole is making if Nicole wins Final Head of Household tonight, right, it's a crapshoot. You know, part 3 is always a crapshoot. You know, part 1's endurance. Enzo fell early. Cody ended up losing that as well. Nicole won it. You know, and then part 2, usually a bit more logic going in. Cody studied the game more than Enzo. He ended up taking the win. Round 3 is a crapshoot. It's Nicole versus Cody. Anybody could win. If Cody wins, he's going to take Nicole. No questions asked. If Nicole wins, she's going to take Cody. No questions asked. But I will say this. Nicole needs to cut Cody and she could go down as one of the greatest winners ever. Not my personal opinion, but generally people will see her as one of the greatest winners ever because of the fact that she won the game twice for a start, and also she evaded eviction for a total of 254 days. That is incredible. I know a lot of people don't like her. I'm not like the biggest fan of her so much, but I've got to respect the hustle. Nicole has played well, and she's done it for many, many days, so I've got to respect that. But it would be great TV if she did end up cutting Cody. Alpha Cat, you are a legend, as you know. Thank you so much for the donation in the super chat. Next drink is on me. Everyone, cheers to Alpha Cat. Alpha, you are a legend. You know that. I've spoken to you on TV, and everything like that. I really appreciate the support, man. I appreciate it a lot. I've got currently, guys. I'm going a bit more fancy this evening. I've got myself a little gin and lemonade going on, and then bring on the ciders after that. We've got a fun night ahead, guys. Maria says, good evening, Tom and company. I just joined in. Hope I haven't missed too much. No, you haven't, Maria. We were only about 5 minutes in, but good evening. Hope you're doing well. Boston Austin says, do you have a girlfriend? No, I currently do not have a girlfriend, folks, but I am single and ready to mingle. That sounded total cringe, but yeah, that is correct. I am currently single. I'm so happy for season 23. Same here. We're getting one more season. This is good news. You know, I mean, let's hope it's going to be a great season, a fantastic season that we can have so much fun talking about. I am very much looking forward to it. I am a lot. Do you want to go on Big Brother? Now, I get this question a lot. You know, I think I've always said no. I have always said no. When I was younger, I really wanted to go on Big Brother UK. As I grew older, I realised it was a total mess. It was a mess, right? And I'd give it a go. But then when I see Big Brother US, I see strategy, I see tactics. There's two totally different things. There's two totally different sides of things from Big Brother UK and Big Brother US. But Big Brother US, I would probably give it a go. I'm not saying definitely, but never say never, guys. I know a lot of you guys want me to go on, but you never know. You never know. Season 23 summer show. Yes, we are definitely getting season 23 next summer, which is very, very exciting. Oh wow! If Cody wins, will the Hitmen be dubbed the greatest alliance in BB history? No, you know, despite what's going on with Dr. Will and Mike Buggy, I still think Chilltown holds the record for being the greatest alliance ever. I really do. Donald Butts, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Another cheers to Donald there, guys. Thank you so much. And Donald says, how many votes do you think Nicole will receive from the jury? Right, okay. This is a good question. I'm glad you asked this. I really am glad, right? I've heard through the grapevine on social media. I don't know if any of it's true, but people have talked about how the jury are apparently very, very mad at Cody, and they are apparently very, very pissed at the fact that he had many, many final twos. And as a result, the jury are planning to put all their votes on Nicole. Now, I know a lot of you won't know that, but you heard it here, guys. Apparently, the jury are favouring Nicole currently. So Nicole could take the victory. It really does come down to the questions tonight. But for sure, I think Cody could definitely be in trouble tonight. When we're all assuming he's going to win the game, there is rumours going around that the jury are actually in favour of Nicole tonight, and they're annoyed at Cody for all the final twos. Boston Austin, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it, and you've asked a very good question here. What's a better country, USA or England? I love both equally, guys. USA is my spiritual home. I've been there twice, and every single time I've gone there, I love it. It's great. I love American TV. I love American culture. Just America's a real cool place. And don't get me wrong, I love a bit of England, guys, but you know, USA is pretty cool at the same time. It's a hard one for me to answer, but I would have to say England because I am here. Don't get me wrong, I love the United States though. I'm seeing a great, fantastic debate here to do with cider and beer. I'm loving following it along. I might jump in on it in a second. um, Tom, I love your goatee. Keep it growing. You see, it's nothing much at the moment. I'm trying my best, but it's getting there. It really is. But glad to hear that you like it, Amy. Right, okay, right, Ali, I'm jumping in on this cider and beer debate right here. Strongbow is a pretty popular brand of cider, and they sell it everywhere in the US. Definitely worth trying, guys. I recommend a Strongbow. I will, as a Strongbow fan, get yourself a Strongbow, guys, if you're old enough. That is. Okay, right. Let's see what everybody else is saying. Who do you want to win, and who do you think will win? I personally would love Enzo to win. I don't think Enzo's played the best game, but I would love Enzo to win, and I think who do I think will win? I would say Cody, but if these rumours about the jury are correct, Nicole could have it in the bag, and I wouldn't be against it. You know, she's a former winner who's managed to get to the final too. We've got to applaud her for that. It's good. It's, you know, you've got to respect that. Did you vote anyone for America's favourite player? No, I did not. I was actively telling you all guys to campaign for it though. I think it's I didn't vote, and I mean I usually would, but I just think it's definitely Davon's game. It really is. Davon's got it in the bag, and I don't think I needed to contribute to that. I think Davon has the America's favourite player written all over her. She really does have it in the bag. Koala Star Studios says, I enjoyed your videos so much this year. Thank you, Koala Star Studios. I've seen a million of your comments on my videos. It means the world to me that you come out to support, so thank you so much. I really genuinely do appreciate it. Right, Boston Austin says, what's better, BB USA or BB England? Okay, yeah, I was, because I answered the countries rather than the actual style of gameplay. But me, I prefer the US Big Brother than the UK Big Brother. UK Big Brother's interesting to watch because it's just like watching Big Brother US without strategy. So it's just like watching people mingle, and there's not as much there's arguments, but there isn't really sort of people backstabbing each other. It's just arguments, and that's interesting to see. But I do prefer the strategy side of things, so I'd have to stick with you guys and go for the US. Okay. Keep your questions coming, folks. I'm happy to answer anything Big Brother related. It doesn't even have to be Big Brother related. Just hit me up, folks. I didn't vote for America's favourite player either. Oh, okay. Well, welcome to the club. How do you think this season could be better? Great question there, Samantha. And I would have to say, this season could have been better if Janelle and Kesa stood a chance. I think we all would have loved to see Janelle and Kesa make it far in this season. Yeah, it's really, I think just Janelle and Kesa are really the legends of the season that should have made it further. I truly do believe that. Boston Austin again asking questions. We like it. Who's the prettiest girl on Big Brother 22? I would say that's a difficult one. That is a difficult one. I wouldn't say I've really got a crush on anyone on Big Brother 22. I mean, I think Danny's quite pretty, but I don't have a crush on her or anything like that. As you folks know by now, my crush is Paris off Big Brother Canada. She is, yeah, I like Paris, but yeah. Okay, Ali, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Next cider on me, cheers. Now I haven't opened the cider yet, but I will get to it, so hang on, wait there. Cheers to Ali. There we go. Thank you very much, Ali. I appreciate it massively. Everyone, cheers to Ali. Janelle and Memphis are my least favourites this season. Wow, that is that's two different sides of the house. That's crazy that Janelle and Memphis. That is interesting. Wow, I've seen a lot of people say Memphis, but I haven't heard many people say Janelle was their least favourite. Tom, I want you to know how I feel about the season because there were no showmances and no fights. I wish there were a bit more of those things. Yeah, I think with an all-star season, you weren't necessarily going to get so many showmances because especially a lot of the house guests were from older seasons, so they've grown up and got married, and that's probably why not. But yeah, that's pretty much why. But I'll be honest, it would have been interesting to see some more fights because it would have shook up the game more. It was very formulaic. It was just like, this is going to happen this week, and then next week this is going to happen, and then Cody's going to tell everybody what to do this week, and then I'm going to listen to what Cody wants the next week. That is literally what it was this time round, and yeah, that's why it's gone on that way. How do you not like Janelle? Okay, right, I will give that to Janelle. Janelle is actually very, very pretty. I'll hand that to her. Love the shirt. Thank you very much, Catherine. I appreciate it. Travis, thank you so much for the super chat. Cheers to Travis, everyone. Hi, let's assume Nicole and Cody final 3. What jurors will vote? The jurors are Enzo, Christmas, Memphis, Tyler, Danny, David, and Kevin, Davon, and Ian. Okay, right, let's break this down for a second. Great question. So I've heard, if you've just joined, folks, I've heard through the grapevine that the jury are very annoyed at Cody for making loads of final 2 deals, and as a result, Nicole is going to clench the victory, reportedly. It could be totally wrong, but that's the rumours going on at the moment. I think in that case, it would be every single person would vote for Nicole apart from Danny and Memphis, I think. Danny and Memphis and potentially Tyler. So Nicole would have the victory in that case. Potentially Enzo. But I think Nicole, we may just get a little twist in the tail tonight and Nicole could end up winning. But great question there. I wish Dr. Will, Dan and Derek were on this season. I agree. It would have been great. I mean, without, being totally transparent, Derek was on this season without saying too much. I think a lot of you will understand what I'm saying right there. Which season of Big Brother US is your favourite? Fantastic question. It's Big Brother 7, Big Brother All Stars 1. Fantastic season. And I'll tell you for why. We've got Janelle in the house. We've got Dr. Will. There's Mike Buggy when he wasn't so bad. We've got Chicken George, Danielle Reyes, James. We've got Howie. We've got Alison. We've got Nokomis, who invented the backdoor strategy. It was a pretty stacked cast, and that's why it was my favourite. It was awesome and good gameplay as well. It really was good gameplay. I just swallowed another ice cube, guys. Very, very cold. Brain freeze. Oh, Darren, thank you so much for the sticker. I really, really appreciate it. And the sticker says thank you as well. So thank you, Darren. And everyone, cheers to Darren. I'm cheersing to everyone tonight who donates. I really appreciate anyone who can do that. It means the world to me, guys. But cheers to Darren there, folks. Thank you very, very much. Who's your favourite winner? Love your channel. Well, thank you, John. I truly do appreciate that. And my favourite winner it's the Evil Doctor. I know it's so generic, but Evil Dr. Will is my favourite winner. But I'll tell you something. If Danielle Reyes had won the game, the only person who could top Dr. Will for me was if Danielle Reyes won the game. That would be my favourite ever Big Brother winner over Dr. Will. And I think Dr. Will's phenomenal. Dr. Will's like that much for me. But then Danielle, if she won the game, she would have been sky high. She literally would have been. Tom, who is your favourite Big Brother player ever? My favourite Big Brother player ever it's a toss-up again between Dr. Will and Danielle Reyes. And on a personal level, this guy is incredible. This guy is amazing. He is funny. He is kind. He is just a total all-around legend. A lot of you know that I really, really look up to this guy. It's Kevin from BB19. Not gameplay-wise, just as a human being. That guy, he's just the nicest person. And everybody should take a leaf out of Kevin's book and just be nice to one another. Be kind. Just be caring and loving to one another, be positive, and just be nice. And that's why I think Kevin's fantastic. And also he tells amazing stories as well. In fact, cheers to Kevin. We're going all out tonight with the cheersing, guys. Cheers to Kevin. You are frozen for me. Oh no, I'm sorry, Samantha. Wait, guys, let me know if it's still frozen right now. I hope it's not. That is not good if I'm frozen. Love your chat with Miranda. Well, thank you, J Jobs. I had a lot of fun chatting with Miranda last night. We started talking about Big Brother, and because there's literally like nothing much going on in the house, it's basically a scenario in which everyone's just playing backgammon, or they are basically playing backgammon or chess or cooking fish. There's nothing much to talk about. So we just basically ended up chatting about all sorts of things. So it was a lot of fun chatting with Miranda last night. Kevin is so freaking kind. He really is. I love how you guys over in the US say freaking. He does tell amazing stories indeed. Cheers to Kevin. That's what we like to see. It keeps okay, guys. Is it freezing for a lot of people? I've seen a couple of people saying it's freezing. I hope it's not. Unfrozen now. That's what we like to see. I'm loving these questions coming through. If I don't say it, guys, I'm going to be here for a while, so don't worry. Just stick around and ask it in another 10 minutes and I'll answer it. June and Alison is my favourite final two. Fantastic, I respect that. And what about you, Tom? My favourite final two is... Oh, that is difficult. That really is a difficult one. It's hard. I never get asked who's my favourite final two, which is why I love that question. My favourite final two is extremely hard to say. I think June and Alison were a great final two. They both floated and, you know, they invented the floater strategy. Both very different styles of it. So I would have to respect that one. But I guess because I really like Dr. Will, it would be Dr. Will and Nicole in season 2. But I also really liked... I loved the final 3 rather than the final 2 of Big Brother 3. I loved watching Danielle and Jason dominate the house. They played remarkably. One person went to one side of the house, the other person went to the other. They relayed information back to one another and blew up the house with it and got all the way to the final 3 without even being nominated. It was incredible. It really was. Tom, will you cover Big Brother Canada? Indeed I will. I cannot wait to cover Big Brother Canada. It's going to be more time to chat with you guys. It would be a shame to miss out on it, so I will definitely be covering Big Brother Canada, and I hope everybody's up for the journey with me as well. What is your favourite competition? Okay, right, well, I'm like a huge fan of The Office and Michael Scott saying that's what she said all the time, so my favourite comp, without a doubt, is What the Bleep. I think is hilarious. It's just totally, it's a cheap laugh, but I love it. I think it's fantastic. What the Bleep. It like the stakes are high because you're competing obviously, but you get a laugh whilst you're doing it. What the Bleep is definitely my favourite comp. Would you rather be a floater or a coaster? Oh, well, I would say floater for sure than a coaster. You know, I think a coaster is is something in which that isn't as it's just not as respected as much as a floater. So sign me up to be a floater rather than a coaster. I wouldn't. That's a hint, guys. If I ever go in the Big Brother house, I will not be a floater or a coaster. That's a guarantee from me. I really should keep to that if I ever do go in. That'd be totally embarrassing if I turned out to be a floater now. Guys, you are coming through with the questions tonight. I'm loving it. I mean, like, please hit the subscribe button if you are new around here. I would really appreciate that. And also, click the like button. I feel like I'm recording my video right now. But guys, if you haven't clicked the like button already, I would really appreciate it. And again, to those of you who've donated tonight as well, oh, you guys are legends. Thank you so much. I'm so sad that this is the final time we're all going to get to chat about Big Brother this year. Don't worry, there will be more Big Brother videos coming out this year, post-season. So stay tuned for that. But I appreciate everybody who's came out tonight to support, donate, like, everything like that. You guys are legends, honestly. Would you ever try Big Brother? Who knows? Maybe I would, maybe I wouldn't. I'd lean towards saying yes, though. Don't worry. Are you interested in watching Big Brother from other countries? Absolutely. I mean, I'm going to cover Canada. I think that'll be a lot of fun. And if the UK ever comes back, I can't wait to introduce all you guys to Big Brother UK. You're going to have a lot of fun if that happens. I will be the guiding person. I mean, you never know. You might even see me in the Big Brother UK house if that ever comes back. But for sure, guys, if that does come back, I think I will cover Big Brother UK. But Big Brother Canada is going to be covered. I may expand further, but we'll see. Big Brother Canada and US are the main ones for now, though. If you'd like to see Steve Carell in a serious role, check out The Morning Show on Apple TV. Now, I've heard of The Morning Show, and I've heard of Steve Carell in it, and also Jen Aniston is in it as well, our friends. I don't know why I have to say our friends. Everybody knows who Jennifer Aniston is. But I've got that on my watch list. I'm going to watch it at some point for sure. Folks, right, I want to do a roll call right now. I want to know where everybody's from, right? These are going to come flying through, but I just generally want to know. Let me know where you're from, your state, wherever. I'm just very interested in knowing where all my viewers are from. Let me know, folks. Natalie, I see you keep asking if I've ever replied. No, I have not ever replied. There you go, I've answered your question now, but maybe one day. Maybe one day. Okay, so we've got the Middle East, Ohio, Nebraska, Arizona, California, Ohio. We've got 2 Ohios and 2 Californias. That's the popular one so far. Connecticut, Canada, SC. I might be a total idiot right now, but I don't exactly know what SC is. Is it? I should know this. I really should. Someone's definitely told me SC before. New York, yes. Indiana, Canada, Toronto, Virginia, Texas, Oregon, Maine, Jersey, UK. Let's go, Alpha Dreadlord. New Jersey. Oh, somebody's met Janelle in real life. That is awesome. That's fantastic. That's really, really cool that you've actually met Janelle. Alabama, Kentucky, South Dakota, New Jersey, but living in Florida, Sydney, Australia. Oh, we've got an Australian viewer. We're reaching new heights. Well, hi, Jack Anderson from Australia. Great to see that you've dropped by. Puerto Rico, New York, Florida, and Vancouver. Awesome. Scotland, yes, let's go. UK, Paul Ross. Awesome. Virginia Beach, Alberta, Canada, Nebraska, Cincinnati, Ohio, Texas, South Dakota, South Carolina, New York City, Alberta, Houston, Texas, Newfoundland, Canada. I feel like this is just a geography lesson now. I'm just like listing out all the places everyone's from. Las Vegas, let's go. Awesome. I would love to go to Las Vegas someday. Durham, UK. Hey, neighbour. Well, hi there, Adam. We've got a neighbour. I am not far away from Durham in the UK. Adam, it's great to see you. I don't know who you are, but cheers to my fellow northeasterner of the UK. That is awesome. Delaware, Illinois, and Nebraska. Let's call it a day there. Thank you for that roll call, folks. I appreciate it. It's just brilliant how everyone's came out from all over the place. I just think it's awesome. It really is. Okay. Tom, you know we'll all expect your Christmas card. Well, I suppose I'll have to now after doing that roll call, Maria. Tom, who's your least favourite player this season? My least favourite player this season, gameplay alone, just gameplay we're basing this on, has to be Kevin. Yeah, it has to be Kevin. Not personal, just gameplay alone, Kevin. He's screwed over everybody this season. I don't dislike the guy, but he's screwed over absolutely everyone. Every single time one of his allies was basically in a situation in which they could be saved, Kevin sold them out to Cody and Nicole. He did it every single time until he was the person to go. So it's easy enough for me to say Kevin was definitely my least favourite when it came to gameplay. Randy Johnston, thank you so much for the super chat. Everyone, cheers to Randy. Or not the super chat, the sticker. I really appreciate it. It's a flying pear, I believe, which is extremely cool. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it, Randy. Cheers. You are awesome, Tom. Oh, I like those sort of comments. Thank you very, very much, Antoinette Colon. Thank you very, very much. 113 viewers. Right, we've got 124 now. That is crazy, folks. I've noticed, though, right, I'm calling you folks out here. We've got 124 views, but only 67 likes. Something doesn't quite add up there, guys. Please hit the like button. I would really, really appreciate it, folks. It would mean the world to me. Right, keep your questions coming, folks. We've got lots and lots of time left. It's finale night. It's the last chance we're going to get to do this year, so I'm enjoying having a chat with you all. Who's your least favourite from like an entertainment perspective? That's difficult. I think probably it's difficult. I think Memphis, but Memphis played a good game. I don't necessarily think on a personal level I like Memphis, but on a game level, I feel like because when you can play a good game, it entertains me. So I'd have to rub it back to Kevin again. I really would. Kevin was sort of entertaining in the diary room, but I feel like his style of just selling everybody out it just didn't come across as entertaining. It just makes you quite annoyed that he's basically shipping off all your favourites out of the house. It just, yeah, it wasn't too great for me. I'll scroll back up, guys. I keep missing a few questions here that I see them and I'm like, oh, I want to answer that one. Then I answer another one, then it's gone by the time. I think Otev's curse is the only thing that might keep Cody from winning. Great shout. Right, okay, folks. Do you think that I'll throw this to everyone. Does everybody think that that Otev's curse will come into place tonight? Will Cody lose because of Otev's curse? Will it stay alive? I mean, if these rumours about the jury are correct, about the jury, really disliking Cody, then Otev curse could come into place tonight, and it seems like it's aligning in the stars. It truly is, because everybody thinks Cody's going to win. Then all of a sudden, these rumors have came out of nowhere about the jury wanting Nicole to win. This truly could be the Otev curse showing up again tonight. It really could be. Janelle Piazzina or Nicole Franzel? Is that really a question? I'm Team Janelle any day of the week. I don't mind Nicole Franzel. but for sure, by a million miles, it's Janelle is my favourite. What's your day job? Okay, my day job, I work as an apprentice in a marketing team at, some of you guys may have heard of it, but you guys obviously over in the US have your channels like Fox and CBS and ABC, all that sort of stuff. NBC. We have BBC, Channel 4 and ITV in the UK. I work at ITV. We are it's the company that produces Love Island. I feel like you guys know Love Island. Yeah, we produce the UK version of Love Island as well as many other shows. So I work as an apprentice in the marketing team at ITV. And I get a lot of people asking me if I want to go on Love Island in the comments. I don't know what you guys think. Should I go on Love Island? I don't know. I don't think so, to be honest. As I say, with the most unconvincing smile on my face. We are not proud of Fox News. Wow. Did this season live up to the hype of another All Stars? Did it really? I can't even sugarcoat that. No, it didn't. I can't even pretend. It did not. It just, yeah, it didn't. It was a shame. If Janelle and Case would have made it far, if we'd seen Dave Von dominate, all that sort of stuff, it would have been really, really cool. But unfortunately, they didn't, which was a bit of a shame. Yes, go on Love Island. Well, we'll see. I'd say it's very likely a no. I think you'll see me on Big Brother before you see me on Love Island. I love all these comments. It's hard to they're all flying up tonight. This is like the most people that have ever stopped by on a live. I genuinely do appreciate it massively. Do you miss Big Brother UK? Of course I miss Big Brother UK. Big Brother UK was legit awesome. It was really, really cool. You guys, I would have loved to introduce you all to Big Brother UK and you could have watched along with me. It's very, very different, but I do genuinely think it will come back one day. I really do think it'll come back. I wouldn't hold out for a second that it won't, but I do think, excitingly, I think we'll get Big Brother US rules when it comes back, so I am very, very excited for that, and I'm hopeful. I'm not even going to say it won't come back. Big Brother is integral to countries all over the world. It's society. Every country needs a Big Brother. I think it will come back for sure. Will you cover Big Brother Australia, Tom? Now, Big Brother Australia, Michelle, is in the back of my mind. It's not out there. I may do it, so I'm not 100% on that yet, but I may cover Big Brother Australia. Not confirming anything yet. Will you watch the finale with us? So I won't be watching the finale on the live, unfortunately. I will be watching the finale off camera. But guys, we're obviously going to have some fun beforehand and just have some chat like we are right now. Did you like Nikki on Big Brother Canada 4? Now, I haven't seen Big Brother Canada 4 yet, but I've heard things about Nikki Graham, as has everybody. Nikki Graham is one of the most famous house guests, or we call them housemates in the UK. Yeah, Nikki Graham is huge in the UK when it comes to talking about Big Brother. She's just huge. She is the house guest that everyone shouts about, and because she goes to the dining room, she screams her head off, she shouts and says, "Get me out of this house." Who is she? That's her famous phrase. And everybody knows Nikki Graham over here, and she was definitely, I've heard she was a big personality on Big Brother Canada, sorry there, folks. What countries have you visited? So I have visited the US twice, and I have visited France. I've been to Spain, and I've been to everywhere in the UK apart from Ireland. I've done Scotland, Wales, and obviously England, but I haven't done Ireland yet. But if we're talking overseas, France, Spain, and US twice. There you go. So who do you think is going to win America's Favourite? You can also give a shout out to your boyfriend, Bub Foley. Well, thank you, Jackie. Shout out to both of you there. I really appreciate the support. Hope you're having a great evening. Who do I think is going to win America's Favourite? Simple as. It's going to be Dave On. Mark my words. Potentially Tyler, but I would say mark my words on Dave On. Your thoughts on Zingbot's roast towards Nicole? It was something. It was definitely, I would probably say, it's the most ruthless roast that Zingbot has ever done in Big Brother history. I think Zingbot was not scared of zinging Nicole Franzel. So it was something. And do you know what? I did it when I first saw it. I was thinking, wow. I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, what the hell did Zingbot actually just say that? But I realised afterwards, I thought, you know, if you sign up for Big Brother, you're signing up to get zinged, so you got to embrace it. Doesn't matter what Zingbot says about you, you're gonna get roasted. Simple as that. I mean, like, I don't really get why you can be offended by Zingbot. I mean, if you can't laugh at that sort of thing, then what can you laugh at? It's a roast. Just get over it, folks. If you found it offensive, not gonna lie there. Tom, how do you feel about Tyler? Tyler is a fantastic player. So on the first season I watched him in Big Brother 20, I really wasn't a big fan of him. I hate it. I hate the big alliances. I just don't like them. I hate how they dominate, so I couldn't stand level 6. But I realised all the time, because I was hardcore rooting for like other people outside the alliance. But when I look back at at Big Brother 20, I actually got myself, oh, Tyler actually played a fantastic game. And then in Big Brother 22, he actually came across as a really genuine guy. So I really do like Tyler now. My perceptive on out of every single house guest this season, like my perception's been totally flipped on her for sure. I think on him. Sorry, I think for sure he is a very nice guy and he plays the game very well. So that's my opinion on Tyler. I'll tell you who I wasn't a massive fan of on Big Brother 20 though. I know a lot of people love Brett, but I'm not a massive fan of Brett. So is an apprentice like an intern? No, it's different. Interns like lower down than apprenticeship. Apprenticeship's like you train for a set amount of years until you learn the skills. Then you can sign up for a role afterwards where you've learned all the skills of the industry, or the skills enough to get the next role essentially in it. Hey Tom, I have to go, I'm sorry. Ethan, thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. I have seen your comments. I'm sorry I didn't get around to answering any of your questions. If you are still here right now, hit me up with a question. I'll be able to answer it real quick. But Ethan, thank you so much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Favourite thing about the UK? Wow. That is that's a difficult question. My favourite thing about the UK, I couldn't even say anything. That's my favourite thing. The UK is in a strange place right now with COVID and with Brexit. It's a strange place. I'm not going to single out anything that I like about about UK. Yeah. That's all I'll say on that. Yeah, crazy times. That's all. Wow. I mean, Nick's getting a bit interesting in the chat right there. I'm saying some random things. Right. Let's read what everybody else is saying. Do you think the Canadian versions of reality TV shows top US versions? So I haven't really seen enough of Big Brother Canada to say it tops it, but I have seen some good gameplay from what I have seen of Big Brother Canada. But I really do love US. I love, like, it's weird with me. People go, Tom, do you like Survivor more? Do you like Big Brother more? I genuinely can't say. Like, for me, I love Survivor more when it's on. And then when I'm watching Big Brother, I love Big Brother more. It just genuinely depends on what I'm watching. Like, I couldn't pick a side. I really couldn't. Who did you vote for America's Favourite House Guest? I didn't vote for America's Favourite House Guest, actually. I just never got around to voting. I really haven't. I've been busy with work and with YouTube as well. So I know it sounds like a lame excuse, but I just didn't get around to voting. And to be honest, I think Davon's got it in the bag anyway, so I don't really need to contribute. I think she's earned it, and it'll be cool to see her win it. Tom, what's your opinion on Paul? I think with Paul, right, I don't go crazy about Paul, but I will say this. Paul is somebody who, if he was on this season, he would have not taken any shit whatsoever. He would have seen the committee, he would have got in there, and he would have turned every single last member of the committee against one another. He would have blown that alliance up to smithereens. So as much as people don't like Paul, we've got to be honest that Paul would have cracked that up and he would have blown that alliance up if he was on this season. So it actually would have been quite good to see Paul on this season because it really would have shaken up the game. I know a lot of people aren't a massive fan of him, as I say, but he would have blown it up. He really would have blown the committee up for sure. Thanks for the heart on today's video, Tom. Oh, well, no worries. I think your comment was very, very nice, which is why I gave it a heart. It's Slate. Thank you so much. Sorry for spamming. Like, no worry, Caitlin. I realised you were asking that question for a while, so it's a good job you spammed. Okay, we got a random question here. But how does the UK feel about Meghan Markle? Generally, the UK doesn't really like Meghan Markle. I like Meghan Markle. but the UK doesn't generally like her. I know you guys in the US generally do like her. I was chatting with Miranda from Honestly Annika last night, and we had a great chat about this. And she was saying that everybody in the US really does like Meghan Markle, but the press in the UK aren't a massive fan of Meghan Markle. I think it's time we crack open another cider, folks. I'm trying to see where have I got a bottle opener anywhere? Bear with, folks. I'll be like 2 seconds. Just need to go grab a bottle opener. There we go, folks. 10 seconds, just like I said. Got my cider now. Let's go. Keep your questions coming, folks. Here we go. Are you doing a live stream when the finale starts? No, I am not. This is literally it. This will be I can't believe it, but it's the final, live chat of Big Brother. So it's sad times. It really is, guys. But I really wanted to come on here and just chat with everyone for one final time about Big Brother this year. So we're gonna have a good time, guys. We're only 40 minutes in, so we can have some more chat for a bit while longer. Please hit the like button, guys, if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate that. I'm hoping Nicole wins, says Gwen. I think Nicole stands a chance. I've said it a couple of times tonight, but for those of you who have just joined, I think the jury, there's rumours coming from the jury anyway, that are saying that they like Nicole over Cody, and they are annoyed with Cody basically for making loads of final 2 deals. So apparently the jury are going to award Nicole the win. I don't know if it's definitely going to happen, but I wouldn't count it out. Will you consider making videos similar to Prettiest? Watch this space, folks. That's all I'll say on that. Watch this space. Do you think there were any big moves this season, if any? Well, Jamie, that is a fantastic question. I've got to say that is a fantastic question, and I think that there wasn't any big moves made this season. I can't even convince myself to say that. I think the closest to a big move that was made this season was Tyler taking out Danny. It wasn't massive, but he went rogue and basically it wasn't even a blow up. It was just sort of just he took out somebody who he'd been a lot of people have been aligned with, that he was aligned with. So that was probably the biggest move this season. That's all. What do you mean by that? If you're talking about watch this space, it basically means we'll see. That's what it means. If Cody's in the final 2 and loses, I'm not watching another season. This is supposed to be All Stars. I feel you. I do feel you. But you know what? Let's break it down for a second. It's not the end of the world if Nicole wins the game. It really isn't, because I think it's extremely impressive at the fact she was she won the game and she still managed to make it to the final 2. So that's impressive. It really is. So I think as much as a lot of us are thinking Cody deserves to win the game, it's not the end of the world if Nicole wins. And do you know what? Big Brother it's like an addiction for everyone. And even if we don't get the result we want, we're still back the year after watching and talking about it, because we all have hope. And that's the thing that keeps everything alive. In life, in the Big Brother house, in just anything, if you've got hope, then that keeps you going. And that's why we all keep watching Big Brother. Are you going to do Survivor videos when the next season comes out? Of course I'm doing Survivor. Yes, let's go, Survivor. Can't wait for that to come back. It feels like it's going to be an eternity till Survivor comes back, but I'm excited for it when it eventually does. I just remembered that Dr. Will is going to make another appearance tonight. Yes. Dr. Will very likely be here with the jury roundtable. Can we, guys, just a quick cheers to Dr. Will. We're getting Dr. Will. I mean, he's an all-star. We're getting Dr. Will tonight. Cheers to Dr. Will. Agreed, Big Brother is a metaphor for life. Yeah, I mean, it really is. It's Big Brother is society magnified by 100. It's just everything put into a house. And even if you're playing a game, there's rules. You don't play the game outside the house, but it really comes down to making those snap judgments on people and how you view people. And, if you're put into essentially a position of power in which you have to, I guess, demote 2 people, then you have to decide what that does. And it really does reflect real life. And you've got to decide who you want to target. And it really is something, that is reflective of real life. It truly is. Are we getting another song, Tom? Right, okay. I'll tell you one thing, guys, right? I hope everybody enjoyed today's song, bit of We Are the Champions by Queen. There is obviously not going to be any more live feed update songs, but there may be another Halloween song. Let's just say that. Everyone stay tuned for that, the potential Halloween song. Wow, they are flying in right now. Do you prefer Big Brother US or UK? Jamie, I'm going to have to say Big Brother US. Yeah, I'm going to have to go with US. I really am. By the way, guys, I will give a quick shout out to my social media, because obviously with me disappearing off the face of the earth, no, I'll still be doing videos, but, you know, if you guys want to keep, you know, in touch with me and, you know, follow me on Twitter and Instagram, you can. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me at TV Talks with Tom. I always find it really funny when I do this, because, like, when I say it, all the notifications start flying up on my screen saying this person followed you on Twitter. But if you would like to follow me on Twitter, you can follow me at TV Talks with Tom. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, it's Tom_Vasey. So that's Tom_VASEY. If you guys would like to keep in contact with me or just follow what I'm up to until the next Big Brother season, you can follow me on those handles, guys. I'm going to confirm what's going on right here, folks. I am 18. I've seen a lot of talk in the comments right here, but yes, I am 18 years old. Whose question shall we answer? Who do you think played... okay, Alpha, I'm so sorry for not answering your question. I've seen you ask it a million times. But who do I think played the best move in Big Brother history? I think that Dr. Will's speech, in which he said he hates everybody and then still managed to stay in the house, will always stay with me. It was incredible. And Paul did play pretty good on BB19, how he evaded every single eviction without even people noticing him. It was him. That is good gameplay. I heard Maddie gave you a shout out on her live feed, and you popped up on my YouTube. Yes, Maddie is awesome. Everybody knows Mad Rose. I mean, if you don't know Mad Rose, go subscribe to them. I mean, Maddie has done a fantastic job this season doing live feed updates every single day. I respect the hustle so much. So guys, if you're not subscribed to Mad Rose already, by a very, very slim chance, I think you go subscribe to them. I'd recommend it very much so. Do you watch the challenge? I do not watch the challenge. I tried to watch one episode last season, but there's some people I can't stand on there. I might give next season another go, but we will see. Funniest moment in Big Brother history? Wow. I think everything Kevin did was just hilarious. How he called like emojis mojos, and how he called selfies onesies. And he's just brilliant. He really, really is. He is awesome. Kevin is just... he is the man, the myth, the legend. He truly is. And he actually follows me on Twitter as well, which is the coolest thing ever. So when I tweet things at him, he like replies and likes stuff, and it's awesome. I think everything Kevin did was fantastic. Kevin from BB19, that is, not 22. That's all I'll say. Following you on Instagram. Well, thank you very much for the follow. I think I've actually got my phone on Do Not Disturb right now, so I don't get any notifications whilst I'm doing the live. But last time I didn't put it on, so when I told everybody my Twitter and my Instagram, I just had like, this person followed you, which is amazing, obviously. But it's like, it's crazy how like I'll say one thing, and then literally seconds later, you guys have followed me on Instagram. I'm like, whoa, it goes very, very fast. Hey, I love your vids. Well, thank you, Graham. I really, really appreciate it. And again, I just want to say, I want to take some time right now, you know, to those of you who haven't actually, who weren't in at the start, I want to say the biggest thank you to every single one of you guys. Thank you so much. Like, you know, this has been 3 months of interesting Big Brother gameplay, but nevertheless, I've had an incredible time creating a video every single day, and the support that you guys have given me it's just incredible. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. It means truly the world to me, you know, how you guys have shown up every single day, and, you know, you've liked, you've commented, you've viewed, you've subscribed, you've joined my Patreon, sorry, and then you've donated on this live video. It just, everything, it just, thank you so much. It means the absolute world to me, and I truly do mean this. And I know it's like the totally soppy cringe thing to say, but do you know what? I think it's one of those things where I genuinely mean it, and I say this with a lot. I'm going to miss every single last one of you. All 146 of you guys right here, right now. It means the world to me that you showed up. All, 6.8 or 9,000 that subscribe to me now. I'm going to miss every single one of you guys. You are incredible. Thank you so much for all your support. But I'll stop getting all like that now, folks, and let's see what everybody else is saying. Thanks so much for the Twitter follow, but I'm not on it much. No worries, Maria. I think you deserved it. I think your name should light up or something to show that you liked the video, lol. YouTube chat needs to step it up. I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good pitch. I know people's names pop up when they donate, but for sure, the like sort of thing would be awesome as well. I think I'd like to see who's actually liking it. It'd be really cool. Your videos have been really helpful with my busy schedule about Big Brother, and I truly want to say thank you in regards to this season. You're amazing. Chris, thank you so much for that comment. That really, thank you. It means a lot to me. Just thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, I just can't believe, before this season I was, on, I don't know, throwback, probably about 160 subscribers, and look where we are now. It's just, yeah, I'm just so humble about it, guys. It really, just thank you so much. You need to do one last video tomorrow. I think I don't know. I'll probably be doing Amazing Race tomorrow. I don't know. But I think I'll likely do Amazing Race tomorrow, and there will still be Big Brother videos coming out, over the next few days. I'm not totally disappearing off the face of the earth. I will be doing like post-season stuff, so I mean, definitely stay tuned for that. But it's just sad today that it was the last live feed update. It really was. I've enjoyed your life in between doing my Kamisha Reviews. Kamisha Reviews is another Big Brother broadcaster, guys. Go and subscribe. Thank you for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Have you ever shown what's in your fridge? I have not, because I don't think Big Brother YouTubers tend to do that. I've got my fridge behind me, but I'm not going to show you guys what's in the fridge. I love the question though. It's fantastic. I just think it's amazing how these live chats vary from you guys asking questions from who was the best winner of Big Brother ever to what's in your fridge, Tom? It's amazing. It really is. I'm gonna miss you saying welcome to your live feed updates. I'm gonna miss myself saying that. I was getting choked up doing it today. I really was. I had to re-record a few times. Especially on the last bit, if any of you guys watched all the way to the end, I had some music on at the end as well to say, thanks to everyone where I was going. I literally just said, the final words as I always do. Until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night. It was so sad saying it for the last time. I guess that was the last time right now, but truly, it was sad, but I've had a whale of a time chatting with you all season long, and I'm having a great time right now. The random questions are hilarious. They are indeed. They're so random. It's brilliant. Tom, I applied to Big Brother. Oh, fantastic. Good luck. I mean, we never know. We might see you on Big Brother 23, and then we'll be able to talk about you next summer. Good luck. I really wish you the best of luck doing that. That is awesome. You shouldn't apply. You should hope you run into a recruiter. Oh, it's weird. I think with Big Brother, I don't exactly know how the casting process works. I know a lot of people get recruited. I don't know what the ratio is. I think more people get recruited than people who apply, but who knows? They might change it up next year because of everything that's happened this season, but who knows? Even Big Brother 21 as well, but they might change things up. You should release a full album of your BB songs. Oh my god, do you know? The BB songs, right? It started, right? Let's dive back, right? The BB songs started when Christmas won Head of Household, and I stuck a Christmas jumper on, and I played some Christmas music in the background. I did no songs, and then the next day, I decided to talk the words to "Let It Snow, Let It Snow, Let It Snow." I think I said, the jury house is something, but the BB house is so delightful, and since there's no place to go, welcome to your live feed update. It was really crappy, and none of it rhymed, all that sort of stuff. So I did that song for the first one, and next thing you know I'm singing Mary's Boy Child on the next day. Then a bit of, I'm singing a bit of It's the Most Wonderful Time of the Year and Little Saint Nick, and I had so much fun doing it. And then I was like, okay, you folks like this, because I got so many nice comments about the songs, and I was like, okay, Let's do some more. So I had an absolute blast doing the songs, and I'd like to think I can do them again next year. Put that song on iTunes before Christmas. Oh wow! I mean, shall I go for it, guys? Shall I really try and get the #1 Christmas album? I'm only joking, of course, but I had so much fun creating the songs. I'd get up every single morning and draft the lyrics out, and yeah, it was a lot of fun. It really was. Tom, what was the worst player this season? The worst player this season was, I guess, just the lack of openness to different moves. It was just very formulaic, and it was just, this is going to happen this time. Let's listen to Cody. Hey, it's week 2. How about we listen to Cody? Week 3, I've got an idea. Let's listen to Cody. Week 4, let's really shake things up. How about we listen to Cody? Hey, it's week 5. It's really, really different this week. How about we listen to Cody? Literally every single week was like that. And that's why it just wasn't great game moves. So I think everybody listening to Cody was the worst game move of the season for everybody, apart from, the people who called it out, like Janelle and Kesa. You did great. Love your content. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. Doris says, do you listen to country music? Hell yeah, I listen to country music. I love me some country music. Country music is, probably one of my favourite genres. I love it. I love all the classics, Kenny Rogers. And I play the guitar as well, folks. I've got a plectrum, I think, in my pocket somewhere. Right. I've literally got a plectrum with Kenny and Dolly on, if you guys can see that. That's what I play the guitar with. I really do love some country music. And on the other side, bear with, right, one of my favourite country songs and one of my favourite songs of all time, I'm sure a lot of you know it, right, is The Gambler by Kenny Rogers. I've got this chain around my neck with 2 aces on it, and there's a lyric in the song that says, every hand's a winner and every hand's a loser, and I truly do believe that is an anecdote to life. I think, you could be dealt the worst hand in the world, in regards to life or anything. It could be in the Big Brother house even, but if it's regarding poker in the song, obviously, but if you can play that hand right, you could be dealt something really bad. But if you have that attitude and you have that perception in which you can you can become and sort of rise up against that and have that determination, you can make that the best hand ever. You may have the worst hand as well, but if you can really sort of, play it off and sort of go, even if you have got a bad hand, you can go, oh, this is, I'll be confident about it. You could turn it into the best hand ever. So, on the other side, I've got my face on Kenny Rogers, The Gambler. Hope you guys like that. It's pretty blurry right there, but I've got that. And obviously, Kenny and Dolly on the other side. So the answer to that is yes, I do love me some country music. I truly do. Tom, how old are you? I'm 18. I know a lot of people get shocked by that. I don't know why, but I am 18. And don't worry, before you guys jump on it, in the UK, you can drink at 18. So it's okay. This is legal. It's fine. There we go. Here come the obligatory shock comments about the fact I'm 18. Hannah seems very, very shocked at the fact I'm 18. Wow, I mean, Hannah's having a whale of a time there, realising I'm 18. Bro, I thought you were mid-20s. Well, I think that's what a lot of people say. They think I'm like 21, 22, 23. But I'm 18. That is it. And hello from New York, Hannah. Hello. You look 21. Fair enough. I'm just speechless when somebody says they don't think I look 18. I just haven't got much to say about it. Whoa, you're 80. Not quite there. I am not 80. I am 18. Love your accent. I'm sure you hear that a lot. Yeah, that is wonderful when you guys say that. I really do appreciate that. I've got a northeastern accent of England, but thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. The facial hair makes you look older. Well, I'll take it. Thank you. And Antoinette says you are cute. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. OMG, 18. You're a baby. Okay, right. I'm not quite a baby. That's where I draw the line. But I just, yeah, people are totally shocked at the fact I'm 18. Hey, Tom, is finale night starting now? No, it's not, right? Okay, let me just check for a second, right? It's weird. The timings are a bit off tonight. I don't know if Big Brother starts in 1 hour or 2 hours. I'm not 100%. I thought you said you were 80. No way. I mean, I can't. If you believed I was 80, then, I mean, you're not going to do too great if you ever went on Big Brother. Let's just say that. So is it in 1 hour? I'm not quite sure. Is the Amazing Race on now? I got totally like mixed up about the schedule tonight, so I don't know what's going on. What kind of cider are you having? Right, okay, folks. I'm keeping it Halloweenish tonight. Actually, I'm drinking a nice toffee apple cider. Lovely stuff. Really is lovely. Amazing Race is on now. I'm disappointed I'm missing out on the Amazing Race, but hey ho. I mean, let's. I'm happy to chat for a bit longer, folks. I just got to say that I love how you say "What's up, everybody" in the beginning of your videos. Like, just hearing that makes me happy. I don't know why. Strange realization. Well, thank you for that. I really appreciate it. So let's just make you happy one more time. What's up, everyone? There you go, folks. Guys, I will request that nobody spoils the Amazing Race for me. If I'm going to stay on a bit longer, please don't say anything if you guys are watching the Amazing Race right now. I'd really appreciate that, because I will watch that eventually, and I don't want any spoilers on that. Do you celebrate Halloween? Yeah, I do. I do love a good bit of Halloween. You know, I put out a tweet on Twitter the other day. You know, if anybody watches Modern Family, I just love how much Phil and Claire Dunphy are into Halloween. Like, that is like what I aspire to be with my future wife. Like, that is literally what I put on Twitter. I just love how much they're into Halloween. So for sure, I'm going to try and get into Halloween as much as I can when I'm older. I love it as much as I can anyway. I've got a big ass pumpkin right over there, folks. It's gigantic. I'm going to go grab it just for size, folks, right? I got like the biggest pumpkin ever this year. I haven't carved it yet, but like, it's genuinely like the biggest pumpkin I've ever bought in my life. It's gigantic. This is brilliant how we can like chat about like Big Brother one day, like one moment, and then we're talking about bloody pumpkins the next. It's awesome. Who won the final HOH? So the final HOH will be played out live. We don't know yet, so we'll find out literally when it happens. That's a normal size pumpkin, I'd say. Yeah, I feel like the camera didn't show how big it was. It's gigantic. Trust me, just take my word for it. Tom, what are you going to miss most about the season? I'm going to miss chatting with you guys. That is truly, you know, keeping it out of the season. I'm going to miss making these videos and having a conversation with everybody every single day. Like, you guys have just been like amazing, literally amazing. You've been brilliant. I'm genuinely going to miss making these videos and chatting with you all TV wise. It's just, I'm going to miss it. Genuinely, I truly do mean that. I am going to miss it so much. Like, again, I'll say, those of you who've shown up tonight and, you know, viewed and liked and donated, just thank you. Thank you so much. I'll give a quick shout out to my social media again though, guys. If you guys do want to follow me, this isn't me ending the broadcast right now, but if you guys would like to if you would like to follow me on social media, on Twitter or Instagram, to keep in contact with me or just follow what I'm up to whilst the season's off, you can follow me on Instagram at Tom_Vasey. So that's Tom_ and then VASEY. And then on Twitter, you can follow me at TV Talks with Tom. It'd be great to see some of you guys on there, folks. And I always tweet along live with the show as well. So, yeah, for sure, I can chat with you guys whilst the show's happening on Twitter. Well, J Jobs, you've came through there. Thank you so much for tagging my Insta there. J Jobs has just put my Insta handle in there, folks. So that's what you can follow me at on Instagram if you would like to follow me there. It's weird. I tried to do it one time, but I can't, like, as the broadcaster, I can't type whilst I'm talking. So, J Jobs, thank you so much for pulling through there. Do you think we'll ever see a Big Brother US versus Canada? I do. I really do think. I think maybe. I would say, you know, it's going to be, because we're not going to get another All-Star season for a while. So I think they're more likely to do a Canada versus USA. Canada will definitely need a few more seasons under its belt first, and then I think they'll likely do it. Yeah. Tom, do you reply to DMs on Insta? Most of the time I do, yes, unless I do get some random ones that I don't necessarily reply to, but you know, I do reply to most of them. New subscriber here. Oh, Brooke, thank you so much for subscribing. I really do appreciate that. You should post your social media information below in your video description. So My links to my social media are in every single video, but I never put the description in the lives. I always forget to. So that's that. Keep your questions coming, folks. Who do you think will win America's Favourite Player, or who do you want to see win? I think Dave Von will win. And I'm happy to see Dave Von win, but personally for me, as Big Brother Legends, I would like to see Janelle Okesa take it. But I think I'm going to be happy to see Dave Von take it, to be honest. Nobody get mad at me for saying Janelle Okesa, because I know a lot of people are rooting for Dave Von, but yeah, for me, I would love to see Janelle Okesa take it. Who won the second part of the Head of Household competition? So Cody won the second part. He will face off against Nicole tonight, like live. So it's going to be very, very down to the wire tonight. I subscribe to you. Well, thank you, Devon. I appreciate it massively. J Job says, do you have siblings? I do. I have one sibling. I have a brother. He's younger than me. One brother. That's it. Next season, gotta not forget that type of stuff along with the normal hashtag. Of course, I put tags, I put a description in every single video, but live videos, I always forget to do it. I just wanted to jump on here so quickly tonight, guys. I was so excited to chat with you all. I'm having so much fun. Do you think there's this is a question I like. Okay, do you think there's an All-Star 3 in the cards for the future? I'm going to say no. I think this will genuinely be the last All-Star season that we see, unfortunately. And I just think if ratings continue to go the way they are, I just don't think we're going to get one. I really do. Great job all season. Taryn and Rob has a better podcast. Well, I guess that's a backhanded compliment, but thank you. Taryn and Rob are awesome. They do a fantastic podcast. I will give that to them. So thank you, I guess, Izzy. They are pretty cool over there. Do you think this season was supposed to be a duos? No, I think it was a total rumour that lots of people set out purposely pre-season. But I think I think basically it was always going to be an all-star season. They've even talked, I've seen Janelle sort of talk about how they were reached out to back in like March or something like that. So that was that. Rob Has a Podcast has been around for years. Lol, Tom has his own. Rob Has a Podcast is awesome. Like, seriously, they are incredible what they do over there. Like, they've created this massive empire, and I applaud them for it. Like, it's awesome what they've done for Big Brother fans and Survivor fans. It's really, really cool. Nice outfit, Tom. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Oh, okay, right. How about a 30-day Legend season? Right, the Mole Man. That's a great question. I would love to see a 30-day Legend season, because people like Danielle Reyes have actually expressed their interest in doing like a really quick season. Sign me up, honestly. Sign me up. I'd love to see that. I think a Legend season would be really, really cool. I think it would happen. I do genuinely really think it would happen. So yeah, for sure. Are you drunk? No, of course I'm not drunk. I've had like 2 drinks. That's it. I'm totally okay. I'm not coming across as drunk, surely not, folks. I'm still answering questions. I'm okay. I've literally had 2 drinks. I'm okay. Don't worry, folks. Are you also a Survivor fan? I am a Survivor fan, of course. I think for sure Survivor's incredible. I can't wait I think it'll be a while till it comes back, but I'm really, really excited to see it come back. Why is it that people like Tom and Carter Matt and the Secret Alliance podcast are more interesting to watch this year? Do you know, honestly, Carter and Matt are fantastic. Jess and Matt are so cool. Like, they are lovely, lovely people. I've chatted with them a couple of times this season, and they are just awesome people. All the Big Brother YouTubers are, for sure. They're all legends. It's great. It really is great. And Secret Alliance are doing a fantastic job with Jason and Danielle. Really, really cool. I thought you were 18. How can you drink? I'll clear this up again. In the UK, you can drink at 18, so I'm okay. Don't worry. Tom, I think they should do a season with winners only. What do you think about that? I'd love to see that, but they're not going to do it. They don't have enough winners who'd want to play. And if they did an all-winner season without Dr. Will, or Dan, or Derek, and they'd be the 3 who wouldn't even show up because they don't need to, and they know they'll be targeted straight away. So I don't think there'll be an all-winner season. I would love for there to be one, but I don't think there will be. Have you been dealing with COVID? Yeah, so I've been working from home because I usually work in London. but I've came back up to the north of England. It's just a lot of working from home, and I'm still keeping up with friends, everything like that. We've been out when regulations have been brought down. We've been out for a couple of drinks here and there. It's been all right. It's I've dealt with it okay. How's the finale live chat going? Right, folks, my brother has just paid us a visit. James Vasey is in the house. Guys, everyone say hi to my brother James. He is here. But James, he even used for Enzo. He doesn't even watch Big Brother, but he threw a in for Enzo. James, good to see you, my brother. Everyone say hi to James. Who should we answer? Let's have a look. Is London expensive? London is expensive, of course. Yeah, it's the capital, isn't it? So it's definitely expensive. But I didn't actually live inside London. I lived outside of London when I was working down there. So it wasn't as expensive. But generally down south in the UK, it is more expensive. And I think I've came home obviously, for whilst COVID's been going on and working from home, and I love it up here. I love it in the north. It's my place. It really is. A lot cheaper to live up here as well. But I live at home anyway, so I just contribute a bit to my house. I love how everyone's saying hi to James. This is awesome. Twin brothers. No, we are not twins. We are not twins. He is 17. I am 18. Hannah says, do you love Europe? It's all right. I'm not a massive fan of it. I know you guys in the US love Europe. Or quite a lot of you guys really do like Europe, but it's all right. I mean, I like the UK. I love the US, though. That's my jam. I really do love the US. Tom, is there a Big Brother where you're from? Well, happiness and joy. Thank you for asking that. So Big Brother UK used to be a thing. It ended a couple of years ago. It was like massive, every single year everybody tune in to watch it. We'd get one civilian series a year and 2 celebrity seasons a year, so we'd have 3 seasons all year long. And I think basically I miss it a lot, but we lost it because of low ratings and bad reputation. It will come back eventually, but we did lose Big Brother UK. But thank you for asking that. It's always good to talk about Big Brother UK. Hey Tom, do you think they might return past house guests with newbies? If so, who would you want to return? Please answer. I would love that. I really would love that. But I think I would love to see Janelle and Kesa come back. It's not going to happen. But the top of my list for returnees is Dr. Will and Danielle Reyes. I'd love to see them return. I don't think they will though. Danielle Reyes might return for like a Legends season where it's only like a month long, but I'd say probably not. You're 18, holy crap. There we go, there comes the obligatory comment about people being shocked that I'm 18. I love that, folks. I love how you're all shocked that I'm 18. Will you cover Celebrity Big Brother? Right, I'll tell you this. If Celebrity Big Brother is on, 100% I will be covering it. I can't wait if it's on. I will definitely be covering it if it shows up, because it's just more for us to talk about, which I think would be awesome. Whose eviction were you shocked by the most this season? There wasn't really a shocking eviction, to be honest. There was no really blindside. I guess Ian, because Ian was Danny had to nominate 4 people, so that was probably the most shocking one. But no eviction this year was really shocking, to be honest. Favorite Big Brother fight, any season, any country? Ooh, I like that. Right, okay. I think the best fights always belong to Big Brother UK. It really does. If you guys haven't seen any fights from Big Brother UK, they are on another scale compared to US. There was a woman named Kim Woodburn. Just makes me laugh thinking about her. There was a woman named Kim Woodburn on a celebrity season in the UK. She took on the whole house. She literally argued with about 12 people, 12, 13, 14 people in one night. She took them all on at the same time, and they literally had to bring, and she's like a 70-year-old woman as well. She brought in security. Oh no, well she didn't. Big Brother had to send in the security guards to hold back Kim while she was arguing with everyone. It was that intense. If you haven't seen it, search it on YouTube after this live, folks. Kim Woodburn, Big Brother UK argument. It is incredible. It is unbelievable. It's the best fight I've ever seen in any Big Brother. It is funny, it is entertaining, it is scary, it is amazing. It's a roller coaster of everything. She hosts How Clean Is Your House? Yes, that is Kim. I'm so glad somebody knows who Kim is. Kim is the host of a show called How Clean Is Your House. She went on the, she literally went on the celebrity version and she argued with every single person. She should have won the season. She was probably my favourite ever Celebrity Big Brother UK house guest, or one of my favourites. She was unbelievably entertaining. She was brilliant. So search that up, guys, if you haven't already. That fight was hysterical. All the young guys fighting her. Literally, she had like a famous footballer fighting her. She had a model. She had somebody off X Factor USA. She had Heidi and Spencer. You guys know Heidi and Spencer. There was who else was there? There was Jedward. Some people from the UK. There was one of the Nolans. They sang a song in the 80s called I'm in the Mood for Dancing. Austin Armacost was in on it as well. Bianca Gascoigne. Literally, it was Kim versus everybody. It was crazy stuff. Gemma and Tiffany Pollard are top tier, of course. Let's shout out to Gemma Collins and Tiffany Pollard. With so many non-actual All-Stars with any sort of American vote, would have been a huge advantage for the actual All-Stars. Do you know what? I know a lot of people said before the season they need to do an America's vote for which house guests to go in the house, and it just would have been way too tough with COVID. I think if it wasn't COVID, we probably would have seen a vote. But with COVID, I guess they just have to get everyone in. At the end of the day, you know, I'll say this. Even though we haven't had the greatest season, I am still unbelievably grateful the fact that we got a season, because I remember before the season everybody was saying, I really hope we get a season, we better get something. And if we hadn't, we all would have been like totally sad and just fed up about it. So I think at the end of the day, I'm still glad we got a season. Even though it wasn't the greatest, I'm glad we got a season. Right, folks. I'll say we'll do maybe 5 minutes more. Hit me up with any more questions that you have. I'll try and answer as many as I can in the next 5 minutes or so. Please hit the like button if you haven't already, guys. I'd really appreciate that. And again, a massive thank you to those of you who have donated tonight. Just thank you so much. It puts a massive smile on my face and makes me feel so good. And I love all you guys. You really are awesome. So get your final questions in now, folks, as we've got about 5 minutes-ish left. It's so sad, guys. This is literally going to be the last time I speak to you all, Big Brother related. About Big Brother 22, that is, sort of. I'm in Northern England too, and I literally don't know anybody else in the UK who watches Big Brother US as me. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That is awesome. A fellow Northerner of the UK. Cheers. We are going to miss you. I'm going to miss you guys too. I really, really am. I truly am going to miss you all. But we'll be back, don't worry. It's like school's out for summer, but it's out for like the winter. And we'll be back in spring, summer anyway, so it's going to be okay. On a scale of 1 to 10, please rate Big Brother 22. Oh, jeez. I like to stay positive about it all. I'm going to have to say 3. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to say 3. Yeah. Big Brother 22 gets a 3 from me. I can't really give it more than that. Maybe a 4. Maybe a 4. It was awesome that we saw Janelle and Kesa come back, and for that I'll give it a 4. Only for Janelle and Kesa though. Hope you enjoyed the finale. What was different about Big Brother UK compared to Big Brother US? So Big Brother UK, I'll explain this real quick. You know, you put all the house guests in the house as always, and basically every single person gets to nominate every single week. So everybody gets to nominate 2 people, and the people with the most nominations, it could be like 6 people with the most nominations, will face the public vote, and the public vote who they would like to evict, and then the last person standing wins the game. So yeah, that's that. And obviously US is totally strategy based, so very, very different. I would rate the season a 4. Fair enough. About the same as me then there. I'm still glad we got the BB22 cast. That wasn't bad, but the gameplay though. Yeah, that's what I'd say. You know, it wasn't brilliant gameplay, but we got a good cast, I would say. Out of all of US seasons, where do you out BB22? It's near the bottom for me. I can't think of rankings off the top of my head, but it's near the bottom for me. So yeah, I'd have to sort of say it near there. Right, folks. I didn't want this time to come, but it's finally arrived. Guys, thank you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I have had an incredible 3 months chatting with you all. It's been the most amazing journey ever. I just can't thank you. Tuned in every single day, pressed the like button and shared and commented and donated and became patrons. You guys are just incredible. Thank you so much. So I'll say it for one final time. Please, guys, you can follow me on Twitter at TV Talks with Tom to keep up with me. And also on Instagram, you can follow me at Tom_Vasey. That is Tom_VASEY to keep up with me and see what's going on whilst the season's off. But guys, thank you so much. You guys mean the world to me. I don't want to get choked up saying all this now. But just, you guys are legends. Thank you so much. Every single one of you guys mean the world to me. But guys, for one final time, until your next live feed update, I've been your host, Tom Vasey. Good night. See you, everyone. Have a great one, folks. Until next time.